Welcome to Learn Zeal, where you learn with zeal. This is week 1 of February 2024, and we are going to discuss all the general awareness related content relevant for your B school entrance exams like XAT, CMAT, CUET, MICAT, and so on. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, question number 1 on your screen is, what is the objective of World Cancer Day observed globally on Feb 4th? Now we know that World Cancer Day, the dates of all such dates like World's AIDS Day, Cancer Day, or Women's Day. You should remember not only the dates, also the themes, because it is frequently asked in Indian B School entrance exams. And the options are to celebrate the achievements of oncologists are cancer specialist, to promote cancer research fundraising, to raise awareness of cancer and to encourage its prevention, detection, and treatment? Or is it to honor cancer survivors and their families? Which one do you think it is? Yes, most of you are right. It is C. Raise awareness of cancer and to encourage its prevention, detection, and treatment. Was easy one, right? 4th February, remember, Cancer Day. You should remember that. Anyway, moving to question number 2. What critical deal was announced by European Council President Charles Michel regarding Ukraine? So what critical deal was announced by Mr. Michel? And our options are immediate cessation of all financial aid. Cessation is it means to stop. Or a $54 billion aid package running from 2024 to 2027, or exclusion of Ukraine from future EU support, or a one-time financial grant without future commitments. Which one do you think it is? A lot of you are saying D and A also, but it is B. So they have given a 54 billion aid package running from 24 to 27, like for 3 years. So it's a pretty big deal and pretty kind of them too. Question number 3. What immediate consequence did the RBI action on the Paytm Payment Bank Limited, like what was the immediate consequence of the RBI action on the Paytm Payments Bank basically? Now this Paytm Payment Bank was like a lot in news recently. Every major news outlet was covering it. So, I hope you have heard of it. And your options are PPBL was awarded a new banking license. PPBL was ordered to cease most business operations, including deposits and credit transactions. PPBL's market share increased significantly. Or is it PPBL was recognized as the most secure bank in India? I think it's pretty easy. Even if you, just are a little bit aware of what happened. And yes, all of you are correct. It is PPBL was ordered to cease most business operation, including deposits and credit transactions. So it is, basically a bummer for Paytm Payments Bank and its customers. Anyway, moving on to question number 4. What was the outcome of Indian Navy's anti-piracy operation involving the Iranian-flagged fishing vessel FV stands for fishing vessel, Iman in the Gulf of Aden? The Gulf of Aden lies over here. It's just in the south of Yemen, and it's connected to Red Sea. It's pretty important for like trade passages and all. So basically, we are being asked what was the outcome of India's Navy, anti-piracy operation, and our options are A, the vessel was confiscated by Indian Navy. B, the crew was taken to India for interrogation. C, the pirates were coerced into the safe release of all 17 crew members and the boat. Or is it D, the operation led to a military confrontation with the pirates? And this is the kind of question you have to know. You cannot just guess it. And it is. So most of you are saying C and D, and those who have said C are correct. So pirates were coerced into the safe release of all 17 crew members and the boat. So it is basically a win for Indian Navy. Good for us. Anyway, moving on to question number 5. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of TRAI, which stands for Telecom Regulatory Authority of India? And you must also remember the logo, because logos are frequently asked in exams like MICAT. Anyway, and the options are Anil Kumar Lahoti, Sharad Chauhan, is it Arvind Panagaria, or is it Satnam Singh Sandhu? So who has been appointed as the new chairman of TRAI? A lot of you are saying A and B. And it is, in fact, A. So Mr. Lahoti has been appointed as the new chairman of TRAI. And this is Mr. Lahoti. So question number 6, which is, what is the fiscal deficit target for 2024-25 financial year compared to the previous year? Now, you must know what are all the budget related things, fiscal policy related things. It is frequently asked not only in your entrance exams, but also in your GDPI. So it's very important. And what is fiscal deficit? It is basically revenue minus expenditure. And when expenditure exceeds your revenue, you are in a deficit. So that is fiscal deficit. So what is our target? That's our question. And options are reduced to 5.1% of GDP, increase to 6.5% of GDP, remain the same at 5.8% of GDP, or no specific target was set. Now option D is a pretty loser option. You can easily eliminate it. So what do you think it is? Yes, all of you are correct. It is Nirmala Sitharaman has set it to 5.1% of GDP, and it is currently at 5.8% of GDP. Fingers crossed, we hope to achieve this. Let's see. Anyway, moving on to question number 7. What initiative does the 2024-25 budget include to encourage states' investment in infrastructure? So what was the initiative, in the budget to encourage the states' investments? And your options are elimination of all state debts, doubling the GST rates for states, direct financial grants with no conditions attached, or 50 years interest-free loan scheme for states' capital expenditure. What do you think it is? So basically, in more simple words, if I distill it, it is basically saying how did the central government help the state government? A lot of you are saying B and D. It is D. So a 50-year interest-free loan scheme for states' capital expenditure. So it is a good move, I guess. Anyway, moving on to question number 8. Who led the new government formation in Jharkhand following CM Hemant Soren's legal troubles? Now, this was in news recently, and we also covered it in our, previous January sessions. You can, go through that also. And the options are the government of Jharkhand, the BJP state president, Champai Soren, or is it the president of India? So basically, it's asking who has replaced Hemant Soren. What do you think it is? A lot of you are saying president of India. No, it's not president of India. It's in fact Mr. Champai Soren, and here is Mr. Champai Soren. So he has replaced CM Hemant Soren. Anyway, moving on to question number 9. Why did the Confederation of All India Traders, also known as CAIT, CAIT, advises traders to switch from Paytm to other payment options? Now you can, if you are able to, relate it to the previous question, you will be easily able to answer it if you are not aware also. And your options are increased fees by Paytm for all transactions, Paytm's decision to exit the Indian market, a significant decrease in the user base of Paytm, or is it RBI's restrictions due to concerns over money laundering and questionable transactions? So why do you think that CAIT has advised their traders to switch from Paytm to maybe other rivals like PhonePe or BharatPe or something else? Why do you think it is? And yes, the correct answer is due to RBI's restriction because it is concerned over money laundering and other questionable transactions from Paytm's end. And with this, we are on to the last question, which is your homework question, and you're supposed to give this answer in the comments below. So, Grammy 2023 was awarded and it was all over the news and for many reasons. One of which was mostly because it focused a lot on women empowerment, and a lot of the winners were mostly women. So, and Taylor Swift won her fourth album of the year, and she becomes the first person, man or woman, to win the Album of the Year award. So, pretty big deals have happened. And this one is one question for you. So, who has won the Grammy for the best global music album? And the options are Timeless by Davido, History by Bocante, This Moment by Shakti, or I Told Them by Burma Boy. So let us know what you think the answer is in the comment below, and we'll see you next week. Tab tak ke liye, thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Show us some support.